Welcome to the We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Come back anytime. Welcome to the We serve all manner of fine ales here.
Wonderful.
Welcome.
Hello, you. Just as it should be.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. Ah, but of course. I surmise your Majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, your Majesty. Your aid has been invaluable.
So, the false sovereign operates at the behest of Queen Regent Disa. The spider has woven her web rather carefully.
Here we are.
Well met, sir.
The sky always puts me in a
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Ah, there is one other. Masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances at such gatherings. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. Praying, is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you were to meet the one who would falsely claim the title. 'Twould seem we even need to visit the palace. Pawns aren't permitted entry to the palace, but I would see you to the entrance if I may.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Quiet at last.
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
Always sets me to think this place. There's no easy thing. What a long day of work. My sword arm could use some work. My sword arm could use some work.
I do so enjoy dancing.
There's ought to be said for peace and quiet. Captain will have my head if I skip another
Would that
patrol.
all my days were so tranquil.
Not for it, but to cut my teeth and
Dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
I've little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batal. Apparently, even privately owned items will come to be curtailed soon.
How dreadful! I've seen servants bearing over from Batal.
Talent's talent, whatever. Maybe. I suppose I could indulge you.
You were posted in front of the passage yesterday, right?
Methinks I'll have a rest. My feet ache from dancing.
Surely these extravagances cannot continue.
Why, you're... No. Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity. No. We who are gathered here are...
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen.
Just between you and me, my survey missions through the caverns and ruins have...
I'm a tad preoccupied just now, if you can't tell.
I pray someone asks me to dance ere long.
I find it liberating to hide my face for a time.
Looks like we both got some time on our hands.
I shan't let anything spoil my evening.
I've no time for pointless chatter.
Methinks I'll have a rest. My feet ache from dancing.
Not much going on hereabouts.
I find it liberating to hide my face for a time.
Perhaps a breath of fresh air. I am all of a dither.
Surely these extravagances cannot...
Here to ask aught of me, are you? I find it liberating to hide my face for a time.
Would that all my days were so tranquil, so tired. I'd kip just about anywhere.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
in here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink or
Shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phaesus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
That patron's eyeing me, I dare say.
to now?
It is on me to bear. The latest tidings from Melv came to us a tragedy to those who suffer. I thought to myself, and indeed, we have still, that I would.
Can't wait for the new equipment.
Mayhap I really would have been better off with bait.
What am I to do with myself all day?
Well, it's rooted in the soil.
There's no shame in living right.
I'm in fine. Lot to look forward to, but a long day of work.
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen. Good tidings to you. I thought you might be the one. My husband spoke of you, you see. 'Tis through him I hear much of the gossip going around town. I suppose you're here to see him. You'll have to come another day, I fear. He's been sent out on a mission, and I can't say when he'll return. 'Tis a perilous mission at that. I've heard he is to fell a Dullahan at the Ill-Doer's resting place. I worry for him. I do hope he'll fare all right. Oh, Sir Ludolf, you say? Aye, we're acquainted. He's been coming around oft of late. As I recall, his visit started just before Gregor was given his new assignment. Why are you asking me about him? Does this have aught to do with my husband? What? No. You mean... not my Gregor? Sir Arisen, I beg of you. You must save my husband. You will be repaid, I swear it. No amount of gold can compare to his life. Just please, save him. Oh, thank goodness. Pray, go to him at once. My husband's life is in your hands, sir.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account.
Not much going on.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
What am I to do with myself all day? A lonely place. But not without its charms.
I like to come here when I need a minute to think.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
Nice place this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
The sculptor's home is located in back, but I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
A pleasant spot to while away an afternoon.
I didn't sleep a wink last night. Would that all my days were so.
Pray do not tarry, sir. My husband's life is in your hand.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
I'd be glad of a chance to talk with you.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
I know not what to make of this.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the most hospitality. In all Vernworth. You know where to find me. Well met, sir.
What to make of this?
If we are to aid Sir Gregor, we must needs make for the ill-doer's resting place.
Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
"'Tis a bit far. Perhaps we might employ the services of an ox cart. We've a long journey ahead of us. We ought to employ an ox cart and save our strength."
Indeed, you are correct.
We can see far from here, to the land beyond the sea.
What sort of place might it be, I wonder?
Whatever am I to do?
Fancy a broken arm? Why, that's my speciality.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on. What should I get up to today?
Acapella complaining.
Off
Oh,
the truck.
Any mistakes this time around?
My feet
Time to
always
hit the
take
sack.
me here.
Deep in my cups of tis. What delights might there be to find in town today?
Nuts fine! You hear me?
Most impressive, Master. We can ill afford to grow old. Our foe is not yet right. Use these flames to smite our enemies. You truly are formidable, Arisen.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure.
Chance to put my feet up.
Is that a scratch? I only polished it this morning.
Go.
I'm tired. I barely slept a wink.
I'm in fine fettle today.
At least I have my life.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a pretty stone lying about, would you? One befitting the name of the Jadeite Orb. It was stolen from me while I was delivering it, and if Master Everard should find... It's no exaggeration. He said people to be quite truthful. I'd intended to sell off the Jadeite Orb and quit this place for good. Working under a man such as him, I'd only get chewed up till he decided to spit me out. That jewel was... Unless you were to find it...
A wonder, indeed. Much appreciated.
I got nothing for you. Shove off. Let me alone, will you? I'm a busy woman.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
We achieved remarkable synchronicity.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. The chances I can see it. Hurts.
I cannot take another moment.
You've my thanks. Here you are.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
One should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths.
Prepare yourself!
That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Now that is a surprise.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Fairly over. We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Bear in mind that the brute will seek out women with unwavering persistence.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable, but not necessarily easier to counter.
attack as one. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
By your leave.
Can infer much of the lay of the land from here. Should be a good place to take stock of our surroundings. True enough. When card, be sure to avoid open place. My word. This ox cart has been destroyed.
The work of goblins, mayhap?
We ought to proceed with caution. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Let my magic come, elemental.
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
Let our foes cower before lightning's crackle. So close a call offers no solace in victory.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
Someone help me!
Someone is being attacked, Master. Perhaps we ought to intervene. Poison ought to be cured with all due haste.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow, and mind the ceiling.
Remain alert.
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it?
We cannot break it from this side.
Really now?
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
Over here, if you please. Lo, a ballista.
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
We've arrived, just as planned. Might I be of assistance?
If we are to aid Sir Gregor, we must needs make for the ill-doer's resting place.
Pray, allow me to show you the way. You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
I'm in no need of a rest as yet, Master.